It's an audio clip that was released by Senzo Mchunu as part of his evidence, which he says shows that General Mkhwanazi wanted him to disband the PKTT. So this is the audio that was presented to the parliament, and it was actually Mkhwanazi.
Dynamics organization. Where do we come from? What was our land back in the days? And what is going on now? More than anything, in to withdraw it has still a business investigation, and yet we have not received a presentation and the investigation officially. When I'm at least okay now, when I everything, I was saying to myself, if I forgot to say, I don't think I any problem for now. Umdala there, ukuthi athi ayekwe disband team ukuthi awenziwe ngamadokhumenti. Because we are now talking about operational things. And whether you can't say this doesn't work, this works. How do you get into a conclusion? My appointment, if there's an intelligence that you have that says unali manipulation, unali things, then you can justify and say, okay, well, before you continue, I'll name brief. There you here's about. But let's stop the operation on its track. Investigation on its track, we stop it. It's going to have some implications. So that was my concern. Are we checking Mdala and Pulmini? And for me tomorrow, would abe at the legal trailer isn't being some officials because isn't some officials so it's a problem.
So this was General Mkhwanazi speaking. I think it's Ngabinde, but General Mkhwanazi did not know that he was being recorded. So that recording was actually done secretly. And this is the audio that Senzo Mchunu presented to Parliament as part of his evidence, to say that General Mkhwanazi wanted the PKTT to be disbanded. But unfortunately for Senzo Mchunu, nothing in this audio, indicates at any point that General Mkhwanazi wanted the PKTT to be disbanded. If anything, General Mkhwanazi was actually doing the right thing, and calling for a proper official thing to be done. Because listening to it, General Mkhwanazi was actually concerned that there is no official communication regarding the disbanding of the PKTT, and he would need to inform those who are higher up him, because he was actually saying these are operational matters, and this is a minister, a politician, interfering in operational matters. So this is the challenge that Senzo Mchunu is having, and I have no idea, as to who is part really of Senzo Mchunu's legal team, because this that they presented to Parliament, it's not helping Senzo Mchunu in any way whatsoever. If anything, this is actually showing that Senzo Mchunu is actually lying. If there is anything, it's actually showing that he's lying, because there is nothing that points to what he is trying to point at. And if you listen to the video in Parliament where Senzo Mchunu was actually speaking, you can see that Senzo Mchunu did not even know at what point, did General Mkhwanazi indicate that the PKTT must be disbanded. He was actually asked over and over again by the chairperson and even by Julius Malema to say, can you please point at the timestamp, because what we want is a timestamp, just point and say from 1 minute 10 seconds to 1 minute 13 seconds. That's why he said that. He failed completely, and I have no idea, what kind of lawyers is he working with that failed, to listen to this audio, or who even brought it to be part and parcel of his presentation to Parliament, because this is just a complete disaster. for Senzo Mchunu. So what makes it worse, is that Senzo Mchunu actually did an amazing job yesterday for himself, as he was presenting his evidence. He was answering questions with so much calmness and confidence. But today, my goodness, it was just an outright disaster. So listening to that audio, you can see that the person who was recording General Mkhwanazi there was actually on a mission to try and accomplish something or whatever. It's like he had negative intentions, because he was only saying without saying any word, more of like saying, continue speaking, General Mkhwanazi. I mean, find a way, to take a wrong turn. And it was like, So you can see that that guy was recording General Mkhwanazi there did not have any good intentions whatsoever. So what makes it even more worrying is the presence of this audio. It's like these guys are not in good books with each other there at SAPS. I mean, they're like recording each other like this, because you would expect them, to be one big united family that is fighting crime out there. But it seems as if each and everyone, is trying to have something against that they can use against the other person. These call recordings, it was recorded a long time ago, and it was stored somewhere in a flash, stored under a mattress somewhere. It's very, very concerning to see these things happening. So this brings us to a part of something called subjectivity. And where the subjectivity comes from is that Senzo Mchunu actually said to Parliament and said General Mkhwanazi was actually angry. You could hear anger in his voice when he was speaking. When I listened to the audio, I did not hear any anger whatsoever. I don't know how Senzo Mchunu managed to pick up the frustration that he is talking about, but somehow, that is what General Mkhwanazi said. No, Senzo Mchunu to say Mkhwanazi was angry, this and that. So, due to the lack of evidence, that Senzo Mchunu seems to be having, he is now trying to lean on subjectivity, because on subjectivity, I mean, you can argue whatever that you want, and nobody can dispute that. It can only end in just an argument, because it's something subjective. It's not like it's 1 + 1 is equals to 2. But anyway, irregardless of subjectivity, Senzo Mchunu's audio evidence, whatever that he presented, it's completely empty. It's doing him no good whatsoever. I'll catch you guys on the next one.